Cricut Explore Air 2 Review. Product Overview. At a glance, the Explore Air 2 may not seem like anything worth paying close attention to. It's minimalistic and quite laid back. A closer look at it, however, reveals a different story altogether. This miniature cutter leads the way in the home craft cutting market. For instance, the machine is designed to cut at a speed that's almost 2x what its predecessors delivered. As such, the Explore Air 2 provides you with two modes, the normal use mode and the fast mode. You simply need to switch to the fast mode when you really need to make every second count. For instance, you can use it when you're under pressure due to client deadlines and so forth. Another awesome feature of the Explore Air 2 is that it comes with a huge library of images. This comprises over 3,000 easy-to-use projects which you can use at any time. So, if you're short of time and simply want to get some awesome ready-made designs, you won't need to pay for them since they're available for free with the purchase of this device. Another awesome go. So, you can for instance design something on your phone on your way home and click print once you get home. That's the level of flexibility you need to save every minute available to you. Likewise, instead of sitting in the subway wondering when the trip will come to an end, you can simply turn on your tablet and continue from where you left. Likewise, you don't have to waste time at Starbucks waiting for your buddy to show up. Simply turn on your computer and get busy putting some finishing touches on your design so you can print it once you get home. 1. Customized cards. This unit comes with great pens that can be attached and used to create customized handwritten cards. That's in addition to the freedom to choose from more than 370 fonts that are provided. Once you've loaded your favorite font, all you'll need to do is sit back and watch the cutter write its way through your material of choice. 2. Access dozens of printable patterns. Once you get this machine, you'll be able to access more than 500,000 printable images. Yup, you read that right. Flexibility. It doesn't matter your level of experience in design, there's always something you can do with the Air 2. 3. Wide variety of materials. Whether you're thinking about the extremely thin materials such as vellum or the thick and resilient ones like leather, this machine has all the technology needed to make great cuts. In fact, it comes with a handy built-in smart set dial which you only need to adjust to achieve different settings. The dial includes a list of materials that you can cut, and so you'd simply need to select the right mode at your convenience. To top it all up, the machine comes with access to design space, which enables you to achieve even better material selection settings. 4. Scoring Stylus. This is the handy tool you need to perfect your skills. For instance, you can use it to create acetate pinwheels, boxes, 3D paper crafts, envelopes, and so forth. We genuinely think that this machine does a stellar job at creating perfect fold lines. 5. Ability to cut intricate details. You can use this cutter to port of call. The machine's cutting width. Cricut machines have an issue with cutting width. In fact, that's why we'd only recommend the Explore Air 2 for light-duty commercial use or home use. The machine itself measures 12 inches wide and 14 inches long. In reality, you end up with 11.5 inch by 23.5 inch. Clearly, that's not the largest cutting width available. Fortunately, it can get quite a few crafting jobs done. Indeed, this is so far the best size we've come across among the desktop machines. That said, it's important to note that the machine's cutting width may further reduce depending on the function you opt for. For instance, if you use the print then cut function for your uploaded designs, the printing capacity varies from one browser to the next. For instance, you'd get 5.5 inch by 8 inch on Google Chrome and 6 inch by 8.5 inch on Safari, Internet Explorer and Firefox. That's as a closer look at its software. The unfortunate truth is that unlike other cutters on the market, Cricut machines can only be used with the Design Space software. Yet another challenge with Design Space is that it's web-based. You'd need to log in through your browser to access it. So, if you don't have the internet, this would be such a huge issue. But as far as functionality is concerned, this software is quite useful. It may not be as powerful as CorelDRAW or Adobe Illustrator, but it certainly is awesome for beginners. As we've already mentioned, this software comes with quite a few ready-made projects. Plus you can even use it on your iPhone. This is great news for hobbyists and beginner users. It, however, may not sound like much for advanced designers who may desire to have more design flexibility. Fortunately, Cricut keeps updating its software, and we can always look forward to better design features being brought on board. For example, they've already made it possible to use the Design Space software offline for those with the iOS. Good news is that the Cricut Explore Air 2 is designed to use the old cartridge system of Cricut. So, if you've been using these machines for quite some time, you'll be glad to learn that you won't need to buy more cartridge packs anymore. You can now go ahead and upgrade your software with no qualms. And there's more. The Cricut Explore Air 2 provides you with Bluetooth connectivity along with a creative storage space for all of your tools. So, whichever way you look at it, this is a machine that's built to stun. Double tool holder. A double tool holder is one that attaches two clamps. One of these can be used for cutting and the other for writing. The main benefit of this feature is that it's such a time saver. You can cut and write stuff at the same time. However, unlike the Cricut Maker, the Explore Air 2 lacks a rotary blade, which would come in handy when cutting and writing of fabrics is involved. What we liked about it. The looks. This machine is available in 4 different colors. These are mint green, soft pink, cream gold, and baby blue. Décor. The baby blue variety is our favorite color. What's yours? Speed. Although most of the Air 2's parts and design resemble what's found on Explore Air, this one has more cutting speed. Besides that, we like the Air 2's wireless network power. It picks the wireless signal quite fast, meaning you can remotely send tons of work to it, and it'll conveniently get them done for you. Test project. If you need an orientation session to make the most out of this machine, you'll be glad to learn that it comes with a test project included. At the same time, we like the fact that the cutter comes with well laid out instructions available online for those willing to learn. We'd recommend taking advantage of this test project to understand just how powerful the Air 2 can get. Affordability. Considering the fact that this machine goes for an under $300 price tag, we think it's genuinely a steal. Its technology is pretty advanced and can compete with other, more expensive, varieties. In fact, its younger sibling, the Maker, costs close to $150 more. Great matte doesn't have sliding mat issues. That's because its unique design conveniently holds the mat in place. Reasonably good cutting power. This model packs 210 GF cutting power. Although that's not close to the 4 kg that the Cricut Maker provides, it's still reasonably good. In fact, you can use it to deal with a cutting depth of up to 1.5 mm using the standard blade. Want a deeper cut? You can load a deep cut blade for a 2 mm depth. That may not seem like a lot of power, but it's certainly enough to cut over 100 different materials, as mentioned earlier. Bluetooth. This feature comes in handy since it complements the smartphone compatibility of this device. So, as long as your device has a Bluetooth feature, you wouldn't need wires to print images and patterns from it. Final thoughts. Considering the list of features included above, the Explore Air 2 looks like a perfectly fine machine. Its speed is pretty good as well. On top of that, it provides you with a wide variety of uses and incredible precision. The idea of durable choice. That's in addition to the fact that it has some well thought out storage compartments. So, much as it's not perfect, the Explore Air 2 is still a great deal for beginners and hobbyists. Thank you for watching.